Afreximbank, in collaboration with the government of the Gambia, has commenced a two-day roadshow in the country. The event is organized by Wood Green Africa Limited in partnership with the Gambia Investment and Export Promotion Agency. The roadshow offered an opportunity to raise awareness of Afreximbank's programs and initiatives. It also provides business development opportunities to the banking and business community in the Gambia by identifying priority transactions in key sectors of the country's economy for immediate processing. The event will accelerate collective efforts to replicate Afreximbank's successes across Africa.
Following last year's roadshow, Mr. Chairman, I understand that this year's event will serve as a follow-up on discussions started with key government and business entities in the country on various funding initiatives embarked upon. This forum will further provide the opportunity to entities which could not be engaged last year to explore possible funding or structuring support from both Afreximbank and Oakwood Green Africa Limited.
The roadshow, in addition, will promote a brand Afreximbank's mandate in the Gambia by fostering a deeper understanding of the bank's products to the banking and business communities. The roadshow will also serve to reinforce and activate various initiatives aimed at driving Gambia's participation in intra-Africa trade, such as the Intra-Africa Trade Fair 2023 to be held in November 2023 in Ivory Coast.
The success of our last roadshow in 2022 is evidenced by the exponential growth in the pipeline of transactions, and we firmly believe that the bank's support will increase even more after this roadshow. Ladies and gentlemen, while the bank has amply demonstrated its ability to respond to crises, we're also equally focused on preparing for the future. In this regard, the bank has developed and implemented several programs and initiatives that aim to transform Africa's trade. For instance, the bank has made tremendous investments in the conceptualization and development of the African Trade Gateway, which includes the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System, PAPS.
The governor of the Central Bank of the Gambia, Boaseidi, said the event will mark as a special step towards the fulfillment of the objectives of accelerating economic growth, stable exchange rate, and low inflation.
The road to achieving these objectives might be bumpy. We are, however, resolute to see that these are attainable for macroeconomic stability. We are honored to be partnering with an important institution like Afreximbank and hereby lend support to this noble initiative on the theme sustaining the intra-Africa trade drive, navigating the last miles. While the initiative is expected to discuss appropriate financing opportunities that the business and banking community could tap into, there would be knowledge exchange in managerial and technical skills, which are immensely beneficial to the participants.
On behalf of the Ministry of Finance, the Minister of Petroleum and Energy, Abdoulaye Diop, states the aim of the second edition of the roadshow.
The second edition of the Afreximbank Gambia Trade Roadshow, like the previous year, aims to serve as a follow-up on the many negotiations held last year to finance key Gambian institutions and business enterprises. This event will further provide the opportunity to entities which could not be engaged last year to explore possible funding support from Afreximbank and the Oakwood Green Africa Limited.
African Export-Import Bank is a pan-African multilateral financial institution mandated to finance and promote intra- and extra-African trade. Afreximbank deploys innovative structures to deliver financing solutions that support the transformation of the structure of Africa's trade, accelerating industrialization and intra-regional trade thereby boosting economic expansion in Africa. Reporting for Kerr, Fatou, I am Buba Gajigo.